Sonic Unleashed, a decent Sonic game that was released on the PS3 and Xbox 360. Oh, and these also happened as well. I have horrible memories with the Wii version, so you kinda get some respect. Anyways, that's probably not the reason why you're on this video, to hear me fighting about which version is better. I'll say it like this: want the full experience? Play the PS3 and Xbox 360 version. But with that, the Sonic Unleashed that we know and enjoy today wasn't intended to be what it is now. Unleashed went through a lot of changes during development. But without any further introduction, let's start on the development days of Sonic Unleashed. The development of Sonic Unleashed started pretty much after the failure that was Sonic 06. Sega didn't want to waste any time making a new game since it would make everyone forget about their previous attempts at completely changing the franchise, but they also wanted to feel that they were managing the same series as they were on the Genesis. Everything is going very well for this new title in the Sonic franchise. Not only did ideas come from Sonic Team, but all around the world. This title was intended to be the next installment of the Adventure series, but Sonic Team felt that the game had established a well enough identity to separate itself from Adventure's formula. So this actually makes me happy in a sort of way, because I know that Sonic Team tried to attempt at making a third installment in the Adventure series, and even though that it didn't end up being Adventure 3 in the final product, it just goes to show you that they still had Adventure in their mind. And it's amazing how they still had the Adventure series in mind, and they knew how we still cared about the Adventure series even years later. Even right now in the present, we still care about the Adventure series. We can't ignore the fact that people still wanted Adventure 3. But you know that the idea is not in the trash, and at least Sonic Team attempted once at making it. So you know that sometime in the future it could be possible. And everything was going very well during development. And even the director and lead game designer of Unleashed stated, and this is an exact quote: "The whole development team is aiming to make Sonic Unleashed the best Sonic game ever, and that includes the Genesis era titles. We hope that even people who haven't played Sonic games will feel, wow, Sonic is back." So at one point through development, they thought that Sonic would need a sidekick, and so to this day we already know that Chip is the sidekick of Sonic in Sonic Unleashed. But did you know that Chip went through a lot of concept art designs? As you can see right now on the screen, Chip looks very, very different from what we know of him today. One of them, like you can see the fourth one on the top, it looks like a chicken. I don't know. And then the last one on the second row looks like some sort of, I don't know where I've seen that before, but if I remember it, I'll put a text right there on the bottom screen. But you know, I can't remember that one. And like in the next concept art screen, as you can see right now on the screen, he has a lot more different concept art here. And I believe the one that's circled right now in red, that's his final concept art design. And yeah, that's pretty much, yeah, I think that is the final concept art design, because he has the orb of Light Guy, I believe. But yeah, these are just a few different, you know, phases or art designs that Chip could have gone through. Now here's actually some concept art of the Werehog of Sonic, you know, Sonic Werehog in the game, and it looks actually pretty cool, honestly. I mean, you can see like it has like sort of a flamey detail. That's really, really cool, as you can see right now on the screen. He looks like he has a few less spikes. Yeah, he has less spikes on his back than in the final game. And he looks very different from the Werehog in the game. And then here's another concept art. He looks more of a aggressive type of Werehog, with, you know, more detailed, more like fangs in his mouth, or not really fangs, but like more sharper teeth and more sharper nails. Then we have another concept art design where they made him looks like some sort of like rocking dude. I mean, not like a rocking dude, but you know, like that badass type dude. And then we have another one where he has like shadow stripes, and that's really, really cool. And then there's one that's really ugly. It's like a polar bear. It's like, I don't know. I mean, Sonic Unleashed is a polar bear game now, guys. I mean, as you can see right now on the screen, Sonic Polar Bears. You know, it intrigues me, because if this did end up being the final Werehog design, then imagine how many people would be so butthurt with Sonic Team, and how they, like, just look at the screen right now. Like, you could just see, like, I just photoshopped like a polar bear on top of the Werehog. Just imagine people getting mad over that. Just imagine the internet blowing up. It's just insane, guys. It's really hilarious. And here's actually some interesting stuff. I don't have any concept art or anything for this because it's really not necessary. But apparently Knuckles and Shadow were supposed to be in this story of Sonic Unleashed. And to the degree, I really don't know, and considering they got cut, probably they weren't really relevant to the story at all. It's probably they wanted to focus more on Sonic, Chip, and Tails rather than put more characters, because it would have ended up like 06 again, like a jumble mess of characters. So here's something interesting. Sonic Unleashed for the PS2 and Wii wasn't developed by Sonic Team. It was developed by DIMS. They were responsible for the Sonic Advance trilogy and the two Rush games, so they were a good choice on Sega's part. Instead of being a direct port of the PS3 and 360 version, however, the level designs were completely different, allowing the PS3 and 360 version to become the one with more content. Sonic Team also decided to base the stages on real-life locations, and to my surprising, it actually turned out to be okay, because the way they were performed and executed, they were perfectly fine and actually looked like a real Sonic world. There's also a mobile version of the game that wasn't released in the West, and it looks very similar to that of the Advance series if you look at the way it's shown in these screenshots right now. And so the game was released and the responses were mixed. Some people hated the game because of the Werehog gameplay, while others criticized pointless stuff, like IGN for example. Watch their review and you'll notice that they'll be nitpicking at the smallest stuff that don't even affect the gameplay. I'll have a link in the description if you're that curious. And that's the whole development of Sonic Unleashed. It's kinda sad seeing this game receive so much negativity for the smallest stuff that doesn't even affect it. But that's all for now. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, and if you want more videos like this, make sure to subscribe. And with that, stay blue guys.